Welcome to STEAM Fest at Wenatchee Valley Museum and Cultural Center. Today is Science Day, and we are going to be doing the double helix activity about DNA. Have you ever wondered how DNA, the genetic blueprint of a life form, can encode and pass on the information on how to grow and maintain the life form? Just like a cookbook contains a complete recipe for a dish, DNA stores the recipe for the life of an organism. Although each human has a unique DNA sequence, the DNA in all of us is about 99.9% identical. Today we're doing an activity to make a model for a short section of DNA, just enough to get a sense of what DNA is like and how it encodes life.
What you will need is some masking tape, some cardstock, which we have already cut up here, some markers, a scissor, and something you can measure with. So we're going to take our cardstock, any cardstock you like, and we're going to cut these little ladder rings. So these are going to be our used in our double helix, and they need to be 1 centimeter approximately by 4. 1 by 4. And you will need 40 of these. 40 of these little pieces of cardstock. You will then color these. We're going to need a red and a green, a yellow and a green, a red and a blue. So we're going to want to color our pairs of DNA approximately halfway through, the best you can, on each side. So 20 sets are going to be yellow and green, and just color them in just like that. And 20 sets will be red and blue. And you want to color them on both sides. So both sides are a matching pair. After you've colored all your pieces, you'll notice on these, I didn't have blue and red, and so I used pink. And that's okay too. You can use whatever colors you want, as long as you have matching pairs. To connect them into that ladder you might have heard before, because it's like a ladder, you want to measure 2 pieces of this masking tape, approximately 65 centimeters long. So I'm going to get my other piece out. And get it approximately that length. And I'm going to glue it or stick it down to the table for now, but I'm going to turn them around so they are sticky side up. And how to keep them there is I'm going to anchor the ends a little bit with some tape.
To link the pairs of code chemicals to your DNA backbone, Miss Tracy's going to show us how to do that.
You want to take your pieces of tape that are 2 centimeters apart, sticky side up, and you're going to link these just like a ladder and stick them onto your tape. And you can choose any pattern, any colors, any order you would like.
And how far apart are those, Miss Tracy?
They're approximately 1 centimeter apart. As you can tell, they're not perfect, but they are approximate. So now that I have all my pairs on here on the backbone like a ladder, I'm going to fold this excess tape over to anchor it down. Just folds right over the top.
So both sides have been taped down and you have a ladder. Now we can twist it into our double helix. DNA encodes the genetic blueprint of a life form using 4 chemicals. It is a long molecule that looks a little like a rope ladder, only about 2 million times smaller. Give the long ladder a clockwise twist and you can see why DNA is also called the double helix. You probably have about 30 pairs in your model. You would need to make it 1 million times longer to model all 3 billion of pairs of human DNA. Your model would need to be about 37,000 miles long, which is about 1.5 times around the world. Have fun with your helix, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for joining us for Science Day of STEAM Fest.
Join us today to learn about 3 amazing women who had careers in science, and follow us on Facebook to tune into other fun STEAM Fest activities and biographies throughout the week. Learn more at WenatcheeValleyMuseum.org.